Welcome to purgatory.
Well, speak, apparition.
My name is Hornblower.
What an infernal piece of bad luck for you.
How old are you, Mr. Hornblower?
17, sir.
17, sir. You hear that, Cleveland?
If you wanted to be a seaman, boy, you should have started at 12.
I doubt he even knows the difference between a head and a halyard.
No, but I'll make sure it's the first thing I look up in Norrie's seamanship. Now, gentlemen, if you'll excuse me,
Seasick.
Seasick and spit.
Can anyone lend me a clean white shirt? What's so funny?
You can have one of mine, man.
This will never do.
I hear the steward has a flat iron.
Thank you. For a simple request, I've got one pair of hands, and I've got better things to do with my time than iron your neckerchief, Mr. Hornblower.
I'll do it myself. You just give me the iron.
And have a queue at my door every morning.
I'll give you my spirit ration. Well, at least you won't disgrace the ship. Thank you, Miss Bracegirdle. My hat. Yes. Well, take it off as soon as you can and carry it under your arm. Maybe they won't notice. You're as ready now as you ever will be.
Thank you, sir. Acting Lieutenant Hornblower, sir. Reporting for the examination.
Well, if it isn't Pellou's young upstart.
Well, sir, report yourself. We've no time to waste.
Hornblower, sir. Horatio Hornblower, midshipman. Acting lieutenant. Indefatigable.
By my reckoning, though, Mr. Hornblower, it has made you somewhat richer. That's why you wanted the Indefatigable hid out of sight, isn't it?
Not at all, sir.
So that her captain and her officers and her men would not have a share in your fortune.
Sir, I do protest. That was not my intention. The captain is jesting, Mr. Hornblower.
I see, sir, nevertheless.
How much do you think the Le Rêve is worth, Mr. Bracegirdle?
Good £4,000, sir.
Makes you richer by 1,000, Mr. Hornblower. Ever had £1,000?
1,000? No, sir, not even 100.
Oh, well, at least you'll be able to spend some of it on a new uniform. I can recommend Cutler and Gross in Portsmouth. They'd be very happy to deprive you of some of your riches.
Portsmouth, sir?
Portsmouth.
You want me to?
I think they request and require you to.
Yes, sir. Request and require me to take Le Rêve to England, to Portsmouth. She is to be purchased into the service as a dispatch vessel, the utmost expedition. England, sir?
Yes, England, boy. A big, damp, foggy island northeast of Ushant. Think you can find it?
Yes, sir.
Good. You sail tomorrow. However, before you slip your moorings, Mr. Hornblower, I think you will find here a much sterner test. Their Excellencies, Major General Sir Hugh and Lady Dalrymple, request the pleasure of Sir Edward Pellew and...
Acting Lieutenant Horatio. Dinner. Government House. Dinner.
Bet you wish you had that new uniform now, eh, Mr. Hornblower?
What is this? He's dying! Archie, why did you do this?
Mr. Hornblower, what's happened?
He hasn't been eating. He starved himself to death. and I didn't notice. I didn't notice because I was too busy promenading on cliffs having conversations.
You burdened Her Grace with such matters, Mr. Hornblower?
Her Grace damn well insisted.
I believe they're important.
Yes, I know they're important, man. Gibraltar had me searching half the Atlantic for them because you decided to go missing.
Don't be so hard on him, Sir Edward. Your acting Lieutenant Hornblower is an extremely gallant and resourceful gentleman.
Is he? I'm afraid he is no longer my acting lieutenant. As a result of exemplary gallantry in the fireship attack on Gibraltar, an opinion confirmed by 3 captains, no less captains who would not normally agree even on the colour of an orange. His promotion was confirmed in the last dispatches. He is now commissioned Lieutenant Hornblower.
Thank you, sir. Gentlemen, Captain's compliments, and you will see all officers in his cabin in 20 minutes.
What? Who's this? Gentlemen, it appears we have a stranger in our midst. No. I'm mistaken. It's Lieutenant Hornblower. From top to toe, a new man. And not a patch in sight.
Indeed it is, Acting Lieutenant Kennedy.
This stuff bloody stinks. Least they could have done was clear out.
Stars, let's have less griping there. Just be glad you're not carrying those cannons all the way to the village.
Boats, crews, return to your ships.
From acting lieutenant to commander of a dung cart in no more than a step. My career's looking up.
Mr. Hornblower, as you and I are the senior British officers, I think we should advance together. Come, sir, unless you prefer the dung cart. I see now why you chose the Navy.
Morning. Bush, second lieutenant.
Hornblower, third lieutenant.
Interesting welcoming ceremony, Mr. Hornblower.
My apologies, Mr. Bush. Are you quite all right?
Nothing damaged but my pride, I think.
Come and look at this. Could you do that?
Well, I think we have the advantage of them, sir.
Indeed we do.
What news?
Would you care to observe the enemy, Mr. Kennedy?
Good God.
I see that gentleman needs no lessons in his duty.
Even at this hour.
Well.
That's enough, Mr. Kennedy. May I remind you why we're here?
What is this, sir?
This, Matthews, is our back door.
It's not a very big one, sir.
What?
I know what happens when metal overheats. My uncle was a blacksmith.
I believe they call it the coefficient of expansion, sir.
Oh, well, I call it bloody dangerous.
I'm glad you find some amusement in the situation, Archie. Because of my elementary mistake.
Come, gentlemen, no time for soul searching. The furnace awaits.
All right. Are you, Horatio?
Yes, thank you, Archie.
I remember when you used to be scared of heights, Mr. Hornblower.
How things changed, Mr. Kennedy.
They say one should always do what one dislikes.
Oh, yes?
When I was a boy, I had to eat turnips.
Eat them now, do you?
Never touch them. Which way you headed, man?
Beg your pardon, sir.
Sir? Sir, Mr. Bush. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, sir.
You didn't call me sir. Look, no epaulet.
But you're a commander. You're captain of the Retribution.
I was a commander. Now that we're at peace, I'm once again a mere lieutenant.
Infernal luck.
I'm once more a lieutenant without a ship.
Me too. But it's cold. Where's your coat?
Why don't we go to my lodgings? We can talk there.
So what did the Admiral want?
A commander. For the Hotspur.
Congratulations, Horatio. Sir, he couldn't have chosen a better man.
Thank you. She's hardly the renown.
But she's a fine ship, sir.
Do you think so?
Yes, I think so.
And do you also think, Mr. Bush, that a lieutenant who has served in a 74 might be happy to serve as a lieutenant in a mere sloop?
If you were captain, sir, I believe you might.
And would you do me the honor of being my first lieutenant?
It is I who would be honored, sir.
I feared you wouldn't want to.
I feared you wouldn't ask.
Well, we have a ship to rig.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Captain Hornblower, if this is a joke, it is in poor taste.
Sir, only the captain's steward may enter without knocking.
What's the problem, Major Cotard?
Do you seriously expect me to sleep in a mildewed canvas bag with the common crew?
I thought he was sharing your berth.
He is.
Behind a filthy curtain?
I have shared a berth with Lieutenant Bush, Major Cotard, and I considered it an honor.
The Admiral required you to show...
On this ship, I am the Admiral. If you are not satisfied with your quarters, you have my permission to sleep on deck.
Your breakfast, sir.
Now, Major, will you join us?
I am not hungry.
Good day to you, sir.
It's sheer folly.
Major Cotard was supposed to meet his contact on board a British ship. Now, there's no sign of either. Burnley's up to something along this coast, and we must find out what it is.
Yes, but I'm not sure I trust Major Cotard to be the one to investigate it.
Nor me. Odd enough to let him go alone, anyway. Now, how do I look?
Like a pale, thin Englishman with a poor tailor. Sir, if they catch you, you'll be shot as a spy. Peace over peace.
I know, Mr. Bush.
Tout est prêt, capitaine? Alors, Monsieur Bush, vous restez ici avec le navire?
Save your linguistic skills for the action, Major.
Comme vous voulez. As you wish.
So I could send a party ashore to look for him.
No, Mr. Bush. Hornblower may have destroyed their communications, but Captain Hammond still has to cripple their defences by taking the battery. And nothing must interfere with his mission.
But sir, it need only be a small party. We could even create a diversion. Sir, I owe it to him. We owe it to him.
Damn it, Bush, do you think I don't know that? Do you think I wouldn't... Hornblower may be lost, but the war goes on. You will take command of the Hotspur and stand by ready to support the action.
Yes.
Come on, man. We mustn't allow our judgment to be clouded by sentiment and wishful thinking.
Will that be all, sir?
Sentiment and wishful thinking. No use at all.
Mr. Bush, a moment, if you please. When Wolfe held his gun to me, you should have shot him. Damn it, man, he could have taken the whole ship.
I couldn't do it.
Don't disobey me, William. Never again. I command the Hotspur, and that is all that matters to me. Captain Bracegirdle has lost his ship, and he's a carcass of a man. I'd rather die than share his fate.